Alright, so hello and welcome to another Dev Diary episode of Prehistoric Kingdom. We are on the May 2025 Dev Diary. I know I skipped last month's, the April Dev Diary, but there really wasn't that much to go off of. We did do the March one, which we looked at some of the stuff coming in Update 14, which by now has been released, but last month. No, I haven't done anything about it yet. I haven't done a speed build or anything. I just have really been focused on Planet Zoo with like the America's Pack launching last month, and now we have a new DLC that could be coming this month in June. I don't know when I'll actually get around to actually building in the game. I'm hoping I'm going to be getting back into it soon, but currently I do still really enjoy going through this and seeing what they're going to add next, so let's go right into it. With all the new threatened animations in development, it's been a fun time collaborating across departments and figuring out how the animals should behave. This extends to work on the additional baby animations that couldn't make it into Update 14, like the wobbly Hatchosaurs and jumping sauropods. Sauropodlets? They are very, very cute. So these are some of the animations for the babies that did not make it into the first game or the first update, and we have my favorite is personally the sauropod. It is absolutely adorable, just like seeing it jump around, and then also having the babies like wobble, because again, they're new to walking, they're new to everything, so it makes sense that they would be kind of unfamiliar with it and they would kind of like tumble around, so it's a really nice detail to see. So now we are on to everything coming in Update 15, and we're starting off with the big thing itself, the Gallimimus first look. Boasting 3 very different designs, Gallimimus is an animal that requires much attention to detail. Having finalized one of its skins in 3D, we're ready to provide your first look of the upcoming chicken mimic. So those 3 images from before we saw last month or in March, but now we have a new look at one of the finished skin designs for the Gallimimus, and it looks amazing. I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't showcase one of the more unique ones. They showed like the brown one as opposed to like the red one or the silver one, which is a shame, but it does look really good in this, and it only makes me more excited for what those other skins will look like. Over the next 2 months, we'll be fitting this dinosaur with fresh animations inspired by emus, ostriches, and cassowaries. To do this properly, we're giving Gallimimus a unique rig with bones that allow our animators to control its various plumage, not unlike what you've seen in our Velociraptor. I think it looks amazing. This is another shot of it that they posted, and it looks beautiful. Alright, now we are moving into the paleoflora kind of type, or the section of this update, because then the main things that are happening in this update are 1, environments, or paleoflora, lots of more foliage, as well as the Gallimimus, and a couple more improvements that, like we said, are boosting what was left behind from the past update, like the leftover baby animations. So we are now moving into Mesozoic environments. As our array of paleoflora continues to grow, over 180 variants in the coastal, grassland, scrubland, temperate, tropical, and wetland biomes have been implemented so far. It's shocking to think that there will be close to 200 new foliage items once the boreal and desert biomes have their paleoflora completed. Today's showcase will be focusing on 4 of the 8 environments in-game. We're excited to see how you use them once Update 15 releases. So these, I will throw up on them on screen. So we are given 4 of them. We have the Mesozoic coastal, which we are given 2 screenshots of. Amazing. Love it. Love like lots of the ferns and stuff. It's nice to see that we're getting a lot more variation in terms of like the grasses and the ferns, as opposed to like Planet Zoo, where we only have a handful of them to choose from. So this is definitely making me jealous that we're getting more stuff like this in Prehistoric Kingdom rather than Planet Zoo. The next one we have is the Mesozoic scrubland, which looks a lot more dry. You have a lot more kind of like, it's kind of giving off like a desert vibe, but also you have those nice trees in the back and like very lush. At the same time, you can see I believe that is the Brontosaurus in the first pick, and then the Plateosaurus in the second pick. The third one up, we have the Mesozoic temperate, which is again a lot more temperate. We have I personally like temperate out of these 4 most, just because of the different colors. I love the first shot with the Triceratops herd and also the T-Rex in like the back. I don't know what it's doing there, but I love the trees in the background. You have like the very nice bright yellows and like against the calm greens. It looks really nice, and it just looks very good as a forest, and it looks amazing as an environment. And the final one we have is the Mesozoic tropical biome. So it looks like a rainforest, and we do have a few more trees and a few more plants to go along with it, which looks very nice. We have our Dinosaurs, and I'm not too sure what baby is in this photo. That's probably one of the Hatchosaurs babies, but I'm not too sure. And then we move on to the other thing that's also coming in this update, which I completely forgot about, but I am actually excited for. The Animal Nursery menu. Coming in Update 15, the Animal Nursery menu will be updated with new features, a fresh look, and greater responsiveness. This is something the teams wanted to do for a long time, so we're pleased the time has finally come. Animal Gallery. Starting with the main gallery page, the animal buttons have been condensed to the left side of the screen. Sorting has also been improved with the option to sort animals by unlocked, alphabetical order, rating, price, type, and clade. A new filter menu allows players to find animals within certain biomes and time periods, just like the Paleopedia. So this is basically a menu of all of your different biomes or all your different dinosaurs on it, and you can see in the image above, or the image that they've posted, I'll put it up, they have pretty nice icons. I love the icons, they look beautiful. I love that it's not just like headshots like how Planet Zoo does it with like the market. You actually get to see the full dinosaur, which is amazing. Here's an in-depth video looking at how the various sorting and filter options work in practice, and I will throw it up on screen, of course, while I'm talking about the next thing here. Animal preview and incubation. Once an animal has been selected, the menu transitions into the animal preview, displaying its basic info and customization options. The animal preview can be changed to show either a fidget, walk, or idle animation. In the bottom right, you'll find all the ways that an animal can be changed prior to incubation. Some of these options include new toggles that can select a random skin, sex, maturity, or neoteny stage for each created animal. I cannot say that word. It'll be a lot easier to create diverse looking groups. Another change is in the animal preview itself. Unlike previous iterations, the preview will be completely accurate to the individual you'll create. This means that with each press of the creation button, an animal preview will update to reflect individual variation and random mutations. Moving on from that, customization. As part of this update, you will also be introducing a new skin editing panel. From here, you'll be able to override not just an animal's color and size variation, but activate mutations like albinism. With these overrides enabled, sliders appear to adjust the overall size, hue, saturation, and value of an animal. We'll be working to extend these sliders slightly above and below the natural variation range, so that players have a bit more flexibility beyond what's shown below. So yeah, this is something that's definitely missing in Planet Zoo, is that you will now get to be able to choose if an animal is albino or luistic or has a mutation of some kind, and you do not get to choose that in Planet Zoo, which is something we are definitely missing in Planet Zoo, which I don't think will ever get fixed until we get like a sequel. But you can now choose if you want an animal to be albino or have a mutation, which is very helpful. But that is really much it. Again, it's not, these past couple updates, these past couple dev diaries have not been super full of like stuff to go through. It's personally not that interesting too much to me, because it's just more kind of like, I mainly get excited about like the creatures and like the animals, but then again also the building pieces and also the foliage and features of the game are definitely probably more important than that. So they definitely need attention to. It's just, for me, these aren't too striking as opposed to some other updates or dev diaries we've read in the past. But nonetheless, the update is apparently supposed to come out July. I believe they mentioned down below. We will get the June dev diary, of course, at the end of this month now, which I will probably go over in anticipation to the next update. But until then, I will try and see if I can upload another Prehistoric Kingdom video. I don't know. I'm really kind of like into Planet Zoo right now and like getting everything done in that game before, or in our zoo before the next DLC comes out. So I've been trying to do a lot in that game, but then I also don't want to leave this game again, which I feel like we already have. But regardless, I think I will definitely jump back into it eventually, probably, hopefully later this month, especially because it's Jurassic June. I want to do something to celebrate that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button. We will be going into Prehistoric Kingdom again later on, probably later this month, like I said. And if you don't want to miss that, then please hit the subscribe button. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys, have a great rest of your day.